Ni hao and welcome to New Zealand's Chinese Language Week. 我是卡特劳拉，我是一个在坎托伯雷的农民。When I was 18, I took up an opportunity with Latitude Global Volunteering to teach English in China. The placement was for 6 months, but I ended up staying there for 2 years. I was living in Xiamen. I had thought that English would be very widely spoken in China, so I had only learnt 3 words before I left. I knew how to say ni hao, which is hello, xie xie, which is thank you, and cafe, which is coffee. It was a real shock to me to find out that if I wanted to live and if I wanted to eat, I had to be able to speak Mandarin. So I started teaching myself, and when I moved back to New Zealand, I completed a Bachelor of Arts majoring in Chinese from AUT. The best thing for me about being able to speak Chinese is the fact that I can communicate with my partner's family. Her parents and grandparents do not speak English, so it's really important when we go to China that I can speak to them in their native language. It has also given me a greater understanding of an amazing country, an amazing culture, and a place that is very prominent and very important to New Zealand. I've been offered some amazing opportunities from having learnt Mandarin. In 2016, I was the MC of the New Zealand-China Golden Ribbon Culture and Arts Festival. In 2017, I MC'd the opening of the Chinese Film Festival in Christchurch. I also, in 2017, was on the China Cultural Centre's Students' Award Tour, representing New Zealand. We went to Beijing, and then the New Zealand team actually went on to Harbin. In 2019, I was a supervisor on the China route finding trip. This was to Inner Mongolia. It is where we take New Zealand-born Chinese students back to China to learn more about their culture and their heritage. Pre-COVID, we were running a couple of Chinese farm tours on my family farm, which was always fantastic. I have also become a regular contributor to the Palmery magazine. This is an English and Chinese magazine here in New Zealand, and I am on the executive committee of the New Zealand-China Friendship Society. None of these opportunities would have been presented to me if I did not speak Mandarin, but beyond them all, the friendships and the relationships that I have formed because of my Mandarin Chinese speaking experience are just so important to me. If I could say anything to Kiwis that are wanting to learn Mandarin, I would say absolutely go for it. My father told me once that if you can speak Mandarin, the world is your oyster, and that is so true. There's fantastic opportunities out there. It is a very hard language to learn, and I think that puts some people off, but it is so rewarding. You're not just learning the language, you're learning about the culture and the history. And Chinese people are very supportive of Kiwis wanting to learn Chinese. I have a favourite quote. It is from the famous Chinese book Journey to the West. And it says, 今朝有酒今朝醉，明日愁来明日愁. And this means, if you have wine today, drink wine today. Mind not the troubles in front of your door. I think it's a really beautiful reminder of how precious life is and how we should all be living in the moment. I wish you all a fantastic Chinese Language Week.